So, now secular ethics. I think the definition of ethic, of course, my English, the vocabulary very limited, and also the understanding about the exact meaning also very limited. I don't know. So according to my own dictionary, value means
Ethics.
something
Ethics.
useful or something helpful for our existence. Then, since we have not only this physical, but also we have this mind. And physical not only just exist or survival, but also healthy physical. Similarly, our mind also not only concerned for existence, survival, but also, you see, healthy way, healthy body, healthy mind. So now mind is something mere shape.
So mind is, we're talking about a phenomena which involves a kind of a subjective experience of knowing.
Of course, mind, emotion with brain or neuron, they are relation. But the mental level, mind or world, world of mind, there are so many different levels of mind. According to Indian psychology, grosser level of mind and emotion, more subtle level of emotion or mind. Obviously, mind are the entirely based on sensorial organs. That's a very grosser level of mind. Then more deeper, like dream state. The grosser level of organs no longer function. So consciousness based on these no longer function. But some cases, dream body, some special sort of dream body. That's sometimes, I think ordinary people also occasionally, some get the experience. But usually dream is just like the knowledge.
Just perceptions, yeah.
Oh, perceptions?
Not really. Experiences, no.
Experiences. Oh. So at that level, 아주 아들이 아주 취지식의 숙시인들산에 밀림기 숙자 제로제들이 취지식의 숙시했다.
For example, in classical Buddhist psychology, there are discussions
I think
of the
not necessarily Buddhist psychology. I think
classical Indian,
ancient Indian psychology.
classical Indian psychology. There are discussions of the subtle forms that are contents of our dream states, and they are referred to as mental objects.
취지식의 숙나.
And 5 different kinds of mental objects are identified.
So that's another level. Then very deep state, without sleep, another level of consciousness. Here consciousness means mind. So unconscious level, also mind, like that. Then faint, which just a few days ago I experienced. So like that. So then further, the brain function cease. Then subtle, very, very subtle level of consciousness of mind experience. So from our viewpoint, some people say after death, clinically, brain functions stop. clinically dead. But still, the body remains very fresh. Number of cases in India. And I think the people, not much pay attention. Otherwise, I think this happened, every part of the world, clinically dead. No possibility to return. But physical remain very fresh. Next 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, like that. So the scientifically, no explanation up to now. Some scientists now find out how it happened.
Doing research now.
Doing some research. I think coming October, so we are going to have some meeting or discussion like that. So our viewpoint, the subtler level of consciousness, still of consciousness or mind, still within the body, in certain area. That also, you see, not much. That also subject to discuss like that. So mind, basically, simply mere luminosity.
Experience, subjective experience.
No form, no color, no shape, cannot touch, only feeling. But the grosser level of mind must be based on physical part,
organ
or particles. Then more subtle level based on subtle energy. Consciousness and energy always go together. So that energy,
so that energy that always accompany mental processes, within the kind of taxonomy of reality, it's part of matter, not of mind.
So there are also, you see, many levels,
subtlety,
like that. So now, in order to achieve happy life, we, sentient being, unlike plant, not only take care of the physical, but we have to take care about mind. Obviously, physical level, very fit. Doctor check, oh, no problem. But the person still feel unhappy. It's possible. So I think up to now, only medicine is tranquilizer. Tranquilizer. If too much sort of mental state, some concern, some sort of too much stress, then tranquilizer, or alcohol, or just to go picnic, forget about these worry
problems,
and then see. Almost then I think we experience like animal animal level, just seeing, taste, smell, not using human intelligence. That's not great. I think the great thing is, logical thing is, maintain all our sophisticated mind or intelligence. Meantime, be peace. Otherwise, education is useless. Education provides us all the potential of our mind properly utilize. So I think as far as also the eye consciousness, ear consciousness. I think some of the animals sort of eye consciousness, ear consciousness is much stronger than human being. And smell also, like elephant, when they look like that, miles or something miles away, they can feel. And I think rabbit, that big ear,
Ears.
I think much stronger than our human sort of
Ears.
human ears. Because you see, their life, their survival depend on this grosser level of consciousness. So nature provided that way. But we have this special brain, the brain intelligence part, much bigger. The elephant, the other part of the brain, which conscious because of the
Visual, the sensory experience.
sensory experience is very strong, very big, but the real
Thinking part.
thinking part is small. So therefore, it is wise, worthwhile to utilize our sort of unique
Quality.
quality in order to bring more calm mind. So now here, the main element is warm-heartedness. Because now I think in mind there are two categories. One, 실험처리.
One tends to be more in the direction of cognitively oriented, belonging to the category of intelligence.
All education, that part. Then real feeling related with Dumberik.
So the emotions and more affective aspects of our mind tends to be more connected with our motivation, things that motivate us, and intention and wish.
So basically, two different categories. So modern education, it seems to me, say, only pay attention about that awareness side.
Intelligence side.
Intelligence side. A little bit neglect about the other side. Then religious tradition. I think particularly the most sort of religions, including theistic religion, mainly Dumberik thoughts.
Emphasize the development of this other side.
I think according Indian sort of tradition, some combination. I think present Pope also emphasizes faith and reason must go together. So that is also.
So a connection is being made, emphasizing the need to develop both of the aspects of our mind.
So intelligence alone sometimes create more vision, more desire, more ambition. And that also sometimes, through that way, all intelligence also bring more fear, more suspicion, more distrust. Then on the other hand, the Dumberik.
The aspect of the mind that is more on the motivation and the aspiration side.
Now, like I think too much stress, fear, this is related with Dumberik.
This other side.
Other side. So more warm-heartedness, open heart, no room fear, jealousy, distrust. After all, we are social animal. In order to live happy human being, happy society, happy family, highly necessary. Now for that, open heart. Create happy family. Suspicion, even same family member, little sort of jealousy, little sort of distrust, then that brings fear. That brings loneliness. Intelligent side will not help much. However, these emotional sort of experience can be kasoda dumberlo di shirok chol ten ya shibjota mil.
However, if we look at the more emotional aspect of our mind, we can see that by using with the help of our intelligence, we can actually help cultivate them and strengthen them.
Now, for example, two persons, same sort of tragedy. One have the experience to utilize intelligence, one not much. Then, same amount of suffering. But the one who utilize human intelligence properly
can in fact use that tragic situation into a kind of an opportunity.
So these intelligence can do that. So animal level, there's certain limited sort of altruism, particularly those social animals, that brings together. But they have no sort of greater intelligence. Limited intelligence, maybe they are, but very limited. Therefore, they cannot sort of expand this good quality. We human beings, because of this intelligence, human values, human affection, human compassion can
be expanded, can be developed.
Usually I describe compassion. There are two levels. One level of compassion is purely biological factor. That's common with the other animals. Then another level of human compassion, with help of human intelligence, that compassion further sort of strengthened. So another level of compassion. So biological factor of compassion is biased, mainly oriented towards others' attitude. With help of human intelligence, long-term sort of benefit. With help of intelligence, which is understanding the long-term, short-term sort of interest, benefit. With help of that, human compassion. The second level, not oriented about others' attitude, but rather the person or the sentient being themselves. Like our own sort of self-cherishing, not due to self is something nice to self itself. No. Self simply want happy life, do not want suffering, and have the right. On that basis, we develop desire to overcome problem, to achieve happy life. So that reason, 100% same to all other people, including your troublemaker, including your enemy. Same human being. In a human case, same human being. Or another case, or wider case, all sentient being. Same experience, same desire, same right. So on that way, develop genuine sense of concern. So that kind of sense of concern, not oriented others' attitude, but themselves. So that's the differences. So on that level, we can extend our love and compassion towards our enemy. even stronger than towards our friend, like that. So through training, through reasoning, the cherished feeling towards oneself, towards other, 然类先基本这样用途的。
So through the application of our human intelligence, we can in fact extend the sense of caring not just to oneself, but to others as well.